Thank you for Ad Astra.
Mondstadt welcomes you. Welcome to Mondstadt.
You've been a naughty boy.
Let me amuse myself a little.
I'll protect you. Blitz.
No escape! Now you've got me worked up.
Come a little.
Look at me. Just once more.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern. Those memories. So dark.
Come with me.
What do those symbols really mean?
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the
Huh? The fragrance of what now?
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer other means of entertainment. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a marsh. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We won't, so you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided. You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue, and with Liyue's savior taking part in the turn.
But we didn't come...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be in. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will... As for whether this shell has any practical application, well...
Yep. And the way I see it, organizing the clash. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting...
Inazuma? You...
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you win the turn...
You just want... What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Great.
It seems like it will
Useless.
All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see. All clear as far as the eye can see.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Hello? Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look. The Clash is a cup. Nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Free...
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you... Not to mention, they tried to sneak past me under the... I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I'm not saying I can't...
Uh-huh. But for us, even for...
I'll see you in the arena.
Hi there! Are you here for the...
That's right. Nothing beats real life, but this tournament is more than just a...
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours...
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his. You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself. He's got to be to the Lingshan clan.
Force disper...
It's a type of breathing. For example, our master...
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the...
It sure is.
We're clearly not...
There's a tuition?
Of course. This is a...
But here we are, having trained under him. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer...
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd. The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash tip? If so,
So you're also here for the tournament?
you better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the No. I know how that's... I've passed in most people's eyes, I am already a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I've also brought along, of course, I also put in a few good... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in...
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just...
Thanks, a village arm wrestling champion. Next, please. What's your name? Wait. Did I hear...
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that... It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh. I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament? Really? But for...
Yep, she still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
My apologies. I didn't mean... It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process. So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, also don't mention that the previous battles include, but are not limited to,
Whoa!
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, Right. You're a great hero such as...
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as...
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance, then? Well, nobody... Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements, so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental... In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right? Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Good. Then please follow me into the arena.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Come on, let's sign up. Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, but so come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors can't, and since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few for one thing, so...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Alright, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about. We're finally here, folks! The rail show is about to begin!
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
Alright, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities, but...
Relax! My girl's at the top of her game.
Okay,
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun! Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Pretty good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
Right! For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters, and see, only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, so don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same owner I faltered for, but given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically stronger. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Hey there! Well, where did the other...
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't...
In fact, I discern...
I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the final... As for the guy you'll be facing, what's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time...
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial tradition. I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters. Given your talents...
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
Oh, I'm looking forward to... Come on, let's get moving. We're not frozen in place after all.
things.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Here! Worthless! Boring!
Boba, get them! Ready, steady, go! Nice and spicy!
Useless!
The show begins.
Lament! Here! Worthless!
Let's dance. Water! Out of the frying pan, it's the...
Surrendering.
Disappear! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
Let the show begin.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Let the show begin.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless! Here! Boring! Boring!
Advertise this into the fire.
Let's spark.
Good.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Nice and spicy.
Is this retribution?
Yeah.
Stop for the rain. Move.
Let's dance.
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
If it's useful, I'll take it. Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
under maybe.
Bubba, get them!
Disappear! Worthless!
Let the show begin.
Suffocate!
Eat this!
Come a little closer. You're in for a little
That tingle?
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
I got careless.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Bubba, get them! Come on, we can do it! Let's dance!
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless!
The wrong test subject.
You're in for a little shock.
Nice and still! That really hurt! Let the show begin.
Try not to enjoy.
I feel a little weak. No! Did I ruin everything?
Worthless! Worthless! Cheers! Worthless!
Let me amuse myself.
Cheers!
You really know how to get me going.
Useless!
I'll protect us. Why has everyone stopped singing?
Blink!
What?
Over here! Get out of my way! Prepare yourself.
Over here!
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! The day has finally come! Here!
Leaving so soon.
Come on. Going out is tiring. why not keep me company for a while? There'll be plenty of time for work later. It's nearly time for afternoon tea. Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well? It's nearly time for afternoon tea.
Out of the frying pan!
Hit!
Useless.
Let's dance.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Disappear!
Power already?
Here!
Poor timing.
Is this retribution?
Ready, steady, go!
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Booba, get them!
How coming?
Race you!
Celestial Voyager!
Nice and spicy!
Useless!
Booba, get them!
Wide open!
I'll protect us.
Run all you like! Celestial Voyager!
Useless!
How
Let's
I'm
dance!
becoming.
Sister!
Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
You're in for a little shock.
Break! I have some for you too!
All you do is not
Useless! Here! Here! The day has finally come!
Come a little.
Let the show begin.
Ready when you are.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Wide open!
Gotta keep trying.
So quick to fully dodge this! Careful now. How unbecoming.
Voyager!
Try this. Careful now. So quick to flee.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
All you like.
Hi.
Try this.
Useless.
Oh, so sorry.
Cool it.
Let's dance.
Come a little closer. You're in for a little shock.
You've made some progress. Fourth time. So quick to flee. Dodge this. A fine opportunity. Good.
Come a little closer.
Clear shot.
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go! Hi.
How unbecoming. Not bad, not bad. Guess I should take you more seriously.
Lament!
All you do is run.
Worthless!
No use hiding back over it. Dodge this.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Cool it.
This doesn't look good.
All you do is run. Gotcha. I'll crush you.
Don't be such a brute. Looks like I got carried away.
Let's dance. Hi.
Got you.
Hi.
Use this.
Come on, we can do it. Go, Bart. Let the show begin.
Boring.
Let's dance. Hi. Yeah. I'll protect us. Hi.
Evil conquering! Worthless! Here! Is this retribution?
Let the show begin. Go, Barbara, go! Yeah. Hi. Oh.
Going out is tiring.
Useless!
I'll protect us.
Sister.
Die here. Boring! Lament! Worthless! Boring! Impossible! dark.
The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. Since a young age, it is things of this nature.
As crazy as all that...
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision. And not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating...
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to... So then, might I be so...
It's nothing, really. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods, and the... However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a... Now then.
Useless. Dodge this.
Let the show begin.
Cool it.
You're in for a little shock. You've been a naughty boy.
Boring. Evil conquering. Worthless.
Ready, steady, go!
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you. Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always that.
You seem kind of
I desire to know what meaning and what influences the gods grant humans. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, visions are a gift in the outset. Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the right.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. Liyue's contract? But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your...
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start. Everyone, listen! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting. Now, I'd like to She strikes fear into the heart of Osile. And the mere.
Wow!
I'm sure everyone. But today's fun. As for our other combat. Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he does—
Wait a moment. Something that Captain Beidou. Perhaps we should check on the traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missed.
Huh?
We don't know when it was taken exact. I never thought that—
No need to worry. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to...
Well, if you insist, I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could—
Come with me. I can sense the winds are... winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stopped. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could act.
This has nothing to do with visions. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand hike.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this.
Aha! So
I'd intended to win the con. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since there was no use, I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me. Drat. This should have gone differently. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing...
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole... It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a...
Whoa, we don't need...
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Ha-ha! Here's something special.
Useless. You're in for a little shock.
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed...
Huh?
What's wrong? It's up to you.
No.
Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength... But unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you... I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's this?
The story begins... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha.
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Reduced to just standing around. How absurd.
Huh? Did Beta leave leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand. That Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking for...
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a...
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment.
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. Now that I think about it.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Captain Beidou sent...
Seems Beidou is...
Of course!
So you'll be heading off then? Weather the journey before... Until we meet again. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's...
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive?
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue.
Okay.
Just following...
use ironmongers.
Ah, you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a... Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways.
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This...
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems...
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right. Kazuha.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Cap...
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
Don't underestimate the reaches of so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Useless.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules... My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
I see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to...
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only check entry permits here. If you...
Sheesh. So it is super strict. Just like everyone...
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, as the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. Now, let's... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
From here onward, you're under the jurisdiction of the Kanjo Commission.
Boring! The damned will sooner die again than lay a hand on me. Reduced to just standing around. How absurd. Useless. Boring.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes two.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your.
Ma'am, these two here.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Yuri. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner.
That's not how you haggle! By all
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
Much obliged.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money, so it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills. I see. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. Huh, I was going to say...
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll give it...
Really?
Connections come at a...
Ugh.
No, in fact, I like to do things in a way that...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so...
Oh, here's the situation. Recently, the head of the associate...